son of a bitch.
That's right. We're back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Five Nights at Freddy's. Did I turn the music down? Let me check. Yeah, it's at 50%. All right. So, as always, my name is Leon Starcrest. Welcome to my channel. And I realize this might be a little bit awkward for those who watch live, that where the fuck have I been for the past 2 weeks, right? Well, calm down, I can explain. So, I went to Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest, and the problem is I meant to make an announcement about it. Let me turn down the music because it's distracting at this point. I meant to make an announcement about it on Tuesday or Wednesday, because I did mean to stream on Tuesday and Wednesday, 2 days before leaving. I left for Fan Fest on Thursday. I was gonna say it then, but by the time Tuesday came around, after I took a couple days off from Phantasy Star, too much last minute shit came up that I had to prepare for FanFest. So then I just couldn't find the time to stream by the time Tuesday rolled around, and then Wednesday even less. I had to pack up and everything, and it was a whole mess. So I wasn't able to do one or two last streams like I wanted to before leaving, which is when I was going to announce that I was going to leave. So for those of you who watch live, sorry, I just basically disappeared for like 2 weeks essentially. Because yeah, I got back Monday of last week, so about a week ago. But this whole last week has just been me recovering. I've just been taking time for myself to just like settle back in at home, you know, everything. Just sometimes you need it. It's weird. It's supposed to be a vacation, but sometimes you need a vacation from the vacation, a staycation, to recover from the vacation. So how do you recover from the staycation? Does anybody
Bruh.
I don't know. I guess you just go back to your normal daily life. You go back to work, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. All right.
Dude, bullshit.
I hear you, Jacob. I hear you. Let's get the show on the road. So yeah, just want to give a quick update on where the hell I went. It was that. Hopefully next time I'll actually be able to do one last stream as I had planned and be able to announce it more formally that I was going to leave. Or I'll probably just give more notice next time. I'll just say, hey, next week I might stream, I might not, but I'm going to be leaving, you know, I'm going to be going out of town this day of the week. So if I do or don't stream by then, I won't stream because I'll be gone. I'll just say that next time. So I apologize for that. But luckily YouTube saved our spot here for FNAF, where we left off. Let me minimize this. Minimize that. And then get the screen capture going. Let's continue where we left off. Here it is. Alright. I switched to Firefox because I'm hoping it's a little bit less jank. My first time actually testing it out on stream though, so we're gonna see how this goes. Full screen? Okay, that went off without a hitch. Let's hope it continues that way. One last check on my audio settings. Looks like we're good. Alright, this is exactly where we left off. I actually went back and checked the last VOD of this too. So, and yeah, I remember the story has been pretty simple so far. Like, I thought about recapping it for myself and then realized as soon as I came back here, it all just flooded back into my mind. I was like, it's literally, we're a video game tester for this video game that's based on, you know, the Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria franchise, yada yada. And we're finding cryptic messages left behind by the previous tester that the game might be haunted or have something that the developers aren't telling anybody. And we're seeing this like weird ghostly manifestation or glitchy ghosty manifestation of somebody in like a weird bunny suit that's stalking us as we test the game. And that's pretty much it. There's a recap. Mostly for myself, because for most people watching this on YouTube, you're just going straight through all the videos, so there was no time gap. But for those watching live and for myself, there's a recap. It's that simple. Thank God we left off on one that didn't have a complex story. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, hello. Hey there, Night 4. I told you to get the hang of it. Okay, so, just to update you, there's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days, I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. keep an eye on things and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics inside if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems, we're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive towards the staff. They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare. Anyways, hang tight. Good night.
They just stare. He just keeps looking at me, man. Do you notice the chaos for this is just like the original FNAF 2? But it feels a little bit less just because it's not a fucking camera just popping on the screen on and off like this. Just but it's literally the same shit. Just constantly hitting the music box, checking all the vents in the fucking door, putting on the mask, like... It's just as chaotic, but somehow it feels a little, just a tiny bit less because, you know, you're not opening up the security camera like on the fucking screen over and over, like making that fucking noise. Here you just get a fucking neck exercise instead. The VR helmet on your head. I'm gonna check the vents like this. Like... Oh shit. When they encounter an adult, they just stare. That makes more sense with the context of the story that we have now, right? Like based on the last couple games we played right before this. Maybe they think any adult might be the person who killed them, which is implied to be William Afton, right? The purple guy. Because we found out these animatronics are possessed by the spirit of dead children. The spirits of dead children that were probably killed by that guy. Based on the lore we got from Sister Location and FNAF 6. Oh wow, they actually animated it completely. The mangle.
Hello.
It's Balloon Boy. He fucked off. It's like we never left. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. Oh, 2 hours left. Come on. We're gonna turn this into a fucking beat for the channel right here. Music box, holy shit. I wouldn't be surprised if some DJ out there who's like a fan of FNAF probably did like a remix using this music box. As like an homage to it. There's gotta be somebody out there who's done that. I guess you can keep hitting the flashlight button even with the mask on this one. I don't think you could do that in the original FNAF 2. I almost thought something was sneaking up on him, but he was still holding the mask on his left hand.
Hello.
Jesus. This dude is like, God damn, finally! That's a lot of work, dude. FNAF 2 is fucking crazy. It's so chaotic. It's VR remake did it justice. Well, at least it wasn't another little Springtrap plushie jump scare. Still throwing candy at that motherfucker. He's hella close to us now, though. We got 9 coins left to find to get them all. Alright, so now we're going to FNAF 3 Night 4. Oh, also, I forgot to make this announcement, too, at the beginning of the stream. We still kind of are in the beginning. I will be recapping my FanFest adventure along with other things in a later stream. More on that later when we finish. Because I meant to say it all when, you know, when we started, and then I kind of forgot. So I'll just wait till the end to say what I was going to say. Hey, Jason. I'm doing well. How's it going for you, friend? But yeah, I'll be doing a recap of my road trip adventures from the past few months, over the course of several streams later on.
There's been a slight change of company policy concerning use of the suit. Don't. After learning of an unfortunate incident at the sister location involving multiple and simultaneous spring lock failures, the company has deemed the suit temporarily unfit for employees. Safety is top priority at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which is why the classic suits are being retired to an appropriate location while being looked at by our technicians.
Hello.
Holy shit! Fuck you, Balloon Boy. Even he was like trying to flip it off. I don't think the game lets you actually use your middle finger, so that was the closest he could do. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that, though, J-Fed. That sucks. Your laptop just stopped working 15 minutes before your birthday? Oof.
Hi.
Well, even though that's unfortunate, happy birthday? I'll say it anyway. Happy birthday, Jason, if it's today. I'm not sure. If you were implying that it was today, I'm guessing it is. I hope you're still having a good one, even despite the fact that you can't use your laptop.
Hi.
Oh, Springtrap's right there. I was like, what the fuck's he shooing away? There's a phantom animatronic in the camera there. Or maybe that was the real Springtrap because he sent them back with the little noise or whatever. And then the thing in the background was probably a phantom. Oh no, that's the real him is right there. Never mind. Yeah, how less chaotic this is compared to the second game.
Hello.
Although again, this one does have a bigger difference between the VR and non-VR version. The non-VR version is a little bit more chaotic because you can't just... You have to actually stop looking at the camera to pull up the systems, right? To reboot all the systems into place. Here you can just literally be pushing it with your left hand over here while staring at the... Like what he's doing. Staring at the camera and watching for Springtrap with like this, and then with your left hand just pushing the fucking button if you know where it is for restarting the systems. It was not that easy in the original game, so it's like they made it even easier, basically. This VR version made the third game way easier.
Hi.
Honestly, they all are kind of easier because of the way it's set up for VR. Like I said, even the second one seems a little bit more manageable if you could just like look around for the vents like this instead of, you know, popping the camera on and off and all that. So, I'm not saying it is easy. It probably is still difficult to a certain extent, but I think it's slightly easier than the original games. These VR remakes.
Hello.
It was 5 days ago, but then that was okay. Oh, okay. So is your laptop working again now? I hope it is. Oh, look, he's giving him little sips.
Hi.
It's like, here, you guys drink too. That's really cute. I forgot how charming this player was.
Hello.
With the things that, the little shenanigans that they do on the screen.
Hi.
Just so I don't forget, another shout out to the player we're watching. 99th VR is their YouTube channel, right there. I thought I subscribed to them, but I didn't.
Hi.
Hi. Go after the kid. You know you don't want this.
Hello.
You prefer to try to go kill a kid. So go that way. That's basically what you're doing when you hit the sound bite for the child's voice. It sounds just like Balloon Boy. No, it's not. My buddy's gonna look at it whenever he gets
Hello.
time. Worst case, I need a new motherboard. Best case, I need a new DC jack. Oh, damn. What's
Hello?
a DC jack? I need to learn the terminology. What the hell's he doing? Whatever he was motioning at, the player,
Hello.
we couldn't see it because, again, see, it was that issue I talked about last time. See, even though it was 2 weeks ago, I still remember this stuff. I still remember what I was saying back then.
Hello.
The player has an expanded range of vision that we don't. Which I think they probably didn't know that when they
Hi.
recorded this. Or even if they did, they couldn't really adjust for it. Because the VR headset gives you peripheral vision, like left, right, up, down, you can't... But then the recording, like, especially if you're gonna watch it on YouTube, like, for a normal screen, I mean, it's just a box. It doesn't have that peripheral, you know? It doesn't have that curvature. What the fuck? Did he just eat the... He's choking on it. But somehow he finished it because it didn't come back out. How's my PSL journey been going? Well, there hasn't been another EXP boost week. I only play on EXP boost weeks. The last one that happened was when you were here. So I'm still... Wait, were you here that time? On last month's boost week? Because yeah, I think I reached 198 and I thought you stopped in at one point. See, that I can't remember. I don't know if you came by during that week, but yeah, we reached 198, I believe. Just barely. I think it was, yeah. See, that I can't remember. I'm sure when I log in later, I'll be able to know. I'll be able to check. Dark rooms. Fun time, Foxy. Is this the one where you're like always having to repair something? No, that was like something maintenance. Wait, no. Cross the room. You get a headlamp?
Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
So this is a simulation of sister location. Where that's right, you had to use the flash to keep it distracted as you walked across the room. Again, even this seems a little easier. When we were watching Sister Location and the player was doing this, I had no idea how the fuck they knew when to... Were they just spamming it? Or did they know... Was there like a perfect... Like a timing you have to know for when to do this? Here it seems a little bit more intuitive because you can see where the fuck it is. Like he can see where the animatronic is by turning his head over to it. The original Sister Location game, it just... I don't know, you're just walking in the dark and hitting the flash button. Oh. That's why he didn't go for the door yet. He was going for another cassette tape. He had to work for that one. That one was not in Well, none of them are in obvious spots. They're all hidden, but you had to go out of your way for that one. Dude, the high-pitched sound is starting to get a little, a bit much. I wonder how you control which way you go. I think the controls were shown in the loading screen, right? Well, it wasn't a loading screen, it was just telling you how to, yeah. Just gotta walk around it. This fucker's blocking the exit so hard. It's like trying to kick a goal. It's like trying to kick a soccer ball past a goalie. And do this fake out process. Going left and right, left and right. Oh. I guess you don't actually have to face Funtime Foxy, you just have to hit the flash button. You made it! Yay! Exotic beverage, not butters. I bet it tastes like butter. Our severance package from sister location, exotic butters. Well, he's not here anymore. This is what I was thinking we were on. Parts and service. Foxy. Oh, great, what are they gonna make us do here? What kind of fixing are we gonna have to do? Did he eat the can? Yeah. This game lets you eat all kinds of weird shit, including cockroaches. He ate a cockroach.
Welcome back to
earlier.
Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition. First, carefully pick up and place Foxy's head on his endoskeleton.
Got another coin. That's 22, right? Oh, another tape. I guess we'll watch and listen to those later. Well, listen, it's just an audio tape. Why put on the mask? What the fuck? This dude just picked up a coin while not even being able to see because he had the mask on. This is a very experienced player. I like how he...
No. It looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Retrieve the fuse from drawer number 1 that matches Foxy's leg receptacle. To avoid bodily harm, wait for Foxy's legs to stop moving before inserting the control fuse.
To avoid bodily harm. Oh yeah. Also, thank you for the follow, Ethan Gamer 123 Real. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching and supporting. Thank you very much.
Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times.
Or else that happens.
It looks like a...
Is he gonna blame the cupcake again? Yeah, he's like, it's your fault, fool. Well, that sucked.
Welcome back to Parts and Service.
I gotta do this shit
Foxy
again.
has been out of commission for quite some time.
I'm gonna say that was kind of cheap on the game's part. Before he even finished saying that we continue to recommend that you keep an eye on him, it was already too late. Foxy came running at us and we were dead. Like, the player had no way of knowing before that happened that they were supposed to look around for Foxy. Which I'm guessing either the player that we're watching was demonstrating what happens, or they also had no idea where to look first and they, you know, then it was too late.
This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition.
But yeah, like the voiceover guy didn't, you know, the dude who's talking right now, he didn't tell us, find Foxy as fast as possible or you're gonna die, you know? Like, it came out too slowly.
First, carefully pick up and place Foxy's head on his oh no. It looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Retrieve the fuse from drawer number 1 that matches Foxy's leg receptacle. To avoid bodily harm, wait for Foxy's legs to stop moving before inserting the control fuse. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times.
Oh, never mind. I see what happened. He was too slow last time. Yeah. That wasn't part of the... Okay. I get what happened though. He put the battery pack into the legs or whatever too late last time, basically. He'd already run out of time and that's why he died anyway, even though he'd already done that.
Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect fuse. Carefully, remove the incorrect fuse from Foxy's chest and insert it into Carefully, remove the incorrect fuse from Foxy's chest and insert it into Foxy's upper arm receptacle.
You gotta reach in there for that? Like a game of Operation.
Well done. The remaining chest fuses are located in drawers number 2 and number 4. Fix both fuses to continue.
Number 2 and number 4, okay. Don't take too long. Going for the chest one first. There we go. Number 4 is over here. Yep, that matches the pattern. Oop.
Good job. Retrieve Foxy's eye from drawer number 3. When Foxy's eye patch is fully open, place the eye back into his eye socket.
That's a small window of opportunity. I'm guessing it's the same color as the other eye, that one. Go, go, go!
Well done. This concludes all your parts and service tasks. Pirate Cove can now be reopened.
Yay! Whew. Shit, I'm already getting sleepy because I started the stream kind of late, of course. Damn, melatonin's already kicking in.
It seems that, on multiple occasions now, you have disappeared from the authorized boundaries of the Fazbear virtual experience. We would ask that you not do it again.
Why? He's like, okay, you stay there. I wonder how far you can wander from the center. Night Terrors. Nightmare Fredbear. Probably the last one for this one too. It almost feels like we're getting close to the end of the game, but we're actually not even at the 3/4 part yet. He's coming. I fucked off. I didn't see that coming. That scared the shit out of me. Remember Jeremy. Ooh, bit of a lore drop. Maybe that was the name of the kid that died in NAF 4? Well, well, or ended up in a coma, right? I think that's what was implied. Didn't we see that message before somewhere? Was it in this game? Or a different one? Remember Jeremy. I feel like I made that comment before. How the hell does he know where to go? So the giant nightmare Freddy head still appears on the bed. Just like in the original game. I'm wondering how he knows exactly which door to check. It sounds like it's coming from the left, but he ran into the closet. Or ran to the closet instead. Misclick? So weird. I have no idea how people figure out these games. Sometimes the mechanics are way too subtle. I'm just like, how the hell do they know where to go? There it is.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh. Ooh. Yay! The marionette is fucking creepy. That's the nightmare one, right? Nightmarion? Has gotten way too fucking close. It's like, shoo. Go away. Munch. An 8-ball. Whew, with the coins that we have. Dude, I'm sleepier than I should be at this time. What the hell happened? Pretty sure I slept pretty well last night. Oh, that's right. I woke up a little too early. Fuck. I'm probably gonna try to move my stream time a little earlier. I might actually be able to now. Schedule's starting to calm down. Just for the sake of not being this sleepy when I start.
Today was my last day of beta testing, and the anomaly that I've been seeing is nowhere to be found. But after inspecting some of the files, it seems that it's attached itself to these logs.
Oh, shit.
My logs. That can't be an accident. So now I have to make a choice. Do I leave these logs here for you to find, or do I try to purge this thing myself by destroying the logs? I've chosen the latter.
Well, clearly that didn't go very well, did it? So, she chose to destroy the logs, but the fact that we're listening to them means that didn't pan out. So what happened to her then? I'm a little anxious to hear the next two tapes. Hey. There we go. No. What the fuck? Come on, I highlighted tape 12, and yet somehow it still grabbed 13 when he gripped it. I can't delete them. Uh-oh.
Can't delete them. By creating a protected area to store these logs apart from the game, I effectively gave this thing a safe place to hide itself. It's in here now. I may not be able to delete it, but I might be able to do something else now that it's attached itself. I have an idea.
Okay, what do you got?
They lied to us. They lied to all of us. They told us that the whole point of this VR game was to undo the bad PR done by a rogue indie game developer who supposedly made up a bunch of crazy stories that tarnished the brand. But that's not true at all.
Okay, I have to pause it right there just to say that's just brilliant. I love how Scott basically inserted himself into the game's lore just with this storyline right here. That an indie game developer, which is basically him in real life up to this point, made a bunch of games that tarnished the company's reputation. Made a bunch of games about Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, which he did. But then he actually did it in the game by putting himself in the game doing exactly that. It's like Inception, basically. I like it. I like what he did.
Made up a bunch of crazy stories that tarnished the brand. But that's not true at all. In their haste to develop this VR game and clear their name, they sent us some things I don't think they intended us to see. Such as a hard drive containing emails between Fazbear Entertainment and a certain indie developer. Fazbear Entertainment hired the game developer. Those indie games were designed to conceal and make light of what happened. This isn't just an attempt to rebrand. It's an elaborate cover-up. A campaign to discredit everything.
The plot thickens. Alright. I'm glad I didn't leave for FanFest after that, or else I probably would have wanted to get like an actual recap. Because now the plot's getting interesting. Before it was, pretty obvious what was happening. Which is why I heard that and I'm like, yeah, that's, She was talking about this creepy entity that was in the game. The thing we keep seeing, probably. Oh, we got a bunch of new dark rooms, and then... What was the other one? FNAF 2 nights... I'm guessing there's gonna be a night 6? Holy shit. Yeah, and then for 3, nothing. Okay. A bunch for parts and service. Yeah, so we still got a good chunk of game to go. That makes sense with how much longer the YouTube video is. I suppose the most interesting thing she mentioned, besides the obvious entity that she's been describing, the previous tester, the tapes we've been listening to, I guess in the first couple tapes she mentioned some of her co-workers were kind of like, or at least one of them seemed to have been losing his mind or something, right? I do remember there was something like that. I guess I might still... I don't know how much that will come into play later, but because I'm remembering it now, maybe off stream I will recap a little bit. I will go back to this video and fast forward just to get back to where we are. when we finish this. To make sure I'm not missing a detail that could probably become important later that I might have brushed off. At least now that I'm seeing that the plot's starting to reach its... It's starting to approach its climax, but we obviously have a ways to go, because... What the fuck? Wait. What did he pick? FNAF 1 Night 5, but he picked it while he had the lever in the middle. Where everything's all, like... nightmarish, I guess? So that creates, what, an alternate version of the final night? That's why it's all black and white and that cupcake is all evil? Like that? Or I completely missed it and this is the first time he's doing Night 5 for FNAF 1. And the last run was Night 4. It could just be that. Well, it's definitely panning out differently from Night 5 of the original game. The phone call was the same, right? The security guard's dead, and then we just got that possessed shit that we just heard. But he literally has no control of anything, though. Time's still moving forward, though. It's 1 AM now. But he can't control the doors or anything. Well, I guess now he can. It's because they were just going crazy a minute ago, the doors, but... Oh, it's Foxy running down the hall. I'm sad we never actually got to see that in the first game. Because that would make more sense, the footsteps we just heard, those really fast footsteps. There, you can see that happen in the original. If you... I forgot... I never knew the mechanics behind it, but I remember the first time I watched a playthrough of it way back when it like first came out, like in 2016, around there. If you look at that hallway camera, the left hallway, after Foxy leaves the cove, you can see it actually darting towards the camera, like really fucking fast. Like a jump scare in and of itself, and you have like literally a split second to react to close the door before he gets in. That's what just happened right now, but we only got to hear it. We didn't actually get to see it. That's why he sat there, and then when we heard the footsteps really fast, he just hit the door button real quick. It's gotta be... It's gotta be Bonnie that does that. The little singing. Came out of nowhere. Chica's right there. He's just pointing at it like, you ain't gonna move, right? It's 5 a.m. Oh, he's coming. Oh shit, he's banging on the door. Power's almost gone. Alright, he fucked off. Damn, that's unnerving. He's like, come on, damn it! Changed to 6 a.m. already. Fuck! Fuck!
Push.
There it is.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
You son of a...
Beep. I guess this is the only way to access Night 5 for these games. He has to do it from this like purple nightmares lobby instead of the regular lobby. It's more of that going into unauthorized places, like the voiceover was saying that he's been doing that. I said, please don't do it again. Well, we're doing it again. We're breaking TOS. We're horrible game testers. No ethics.
Oh, hey, good job, Night 5. Hey, keep a close eye on things tonight, okay? From what I understand, the building is on lockdown. Don't want to go out in or out, you know, especially concerning any previous employees. When we get it all sorted out, we may move you to the day shift. The position just became available.
Same dialogue,
We don't
yeah.
have a replacement for your shift yet, but we're working on it. We're going to try to contact the original restaurant owner. I think the name of the place was Freddy's Family Diner or something like that. Closed for years, though. I doubt we'll be able to track anybody down. So just get through one more night. Hang in there. Good night.
Yeah, it's the same voice message he leaves for Night 5 in the original FNAF 2. Hi. Motherfucker came in. Jesus, this last night is much harder on the eyes. Having to do it in this nightmare mode, basically. already fucked off. Jesus, this is fucking nuts. Dude, that was late. Oh my god. I thought he was dead for sure. That took him so long to do. Holy shit!
A test of your reflexes!
Yeah. That's the multitasking too. Oh god. Ugh.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Well, it hasn't gotten any closer at least. FNAF 2 says withered now. For that last one. FNAF 3 Night 5.
Hello? This is just a reminder of company policy concerning the safe room. The safe room is reserved for equipment and or other property not being currently used and as a backup safety location for employees only. This is not a playroom.
Shit.
It should not be considered a place
Saw Phantom
for
Foxy off to the left.
and or congregate.
It's still there.
In no circumstance should a customer ever
He still has time to do that. That's totally unnecessary, taking a sip of the drink. Like, he's just fucking around. The player's just fucking around. But the fact that they have enough free time to fuck around like that and play with these little toys just goes to show how much easier it is than the previous two games where you had to be fully focused. Phantom Freddy walking by. Oh. Hi.
Hello?
Hey. What's going on, buddy?
Hi. Hello? Hi. Hello?
surprise, motherfucker.
Think you want a drink?
Hi. Hello.
Because it's so much easier, it's so much more relaxing. Despite the creepy vibe. It's just fucking around the whole time.
Hello.
Way less hectic than the last two.
Hi. Hello.
It's like we're listening to somebody on life support, man.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Just waves at him. Oh, it's a little, yeah, phone card thing. With its tongue out. Dark rooms plus trap. Stop plus trap on the X. The classic little minigame from FNAF 4. Alright. 90 seconds. Focus. Okay. Oh, not yet, not yet. Oh, that was close. I heard him. I heard him getting closer. That was close. trying to listen for him. He nailed it! Dude, that was like a split second react. Like, I had my eyes closed listening, and as soon as I heard the, like, the sound of the carpet, you know, something brushing on the carpet, he turned on the flashlight almost instantly, and it was right there. Like, that's some fucking reflexes.
A test of your reflexes!
We got a balloon. Whew. Hey, buddy. There's the dark rooms. Now we're going to Bonnie Parts and Service. Alright. I'll probably wrap up after this because we're pretty much at an hour. Beep. Oh,
Welcome
Jesus.
back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated.
Yeah, we did that
First,
before.
we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket. Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left. Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's right eye and carefully remove it from its socket. Deposit the right eye in the cleaning receptacle on your right. Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the two buttons located on either side of Bonnie's jaw. When done correctly, you should hear two small clicks. Well done. You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode.
Secondary throat pipe.
Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check. Press the colored button that corresponds to the incorrect note.
Oh, it's the second to last one. That one,
Press
yeah.
the blinking button again to verify your work.
If we're wrong, we're fucked.
Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day.
In the same order that you removed them, not the reverse order. You gotta pay attention. That's an attention check if I've ever seen one.
Well done. That concludes your parts and services task. See you next time.
Yeah, because see, your instinct might tell you to put it back the way, like in reverse order. Like, oh, I took out the, from our perspective, I took out the one on the right, then the one on the left. So I should probably put the one on the left back in, and then the one on the right. So that's that last part, they're trying to get you to see if you're really paying attention to what he's telling you to do, the instructions, because he's like, put them back the way that you removed them. In the same order that you removed them. I might be a little sleepy, but even I caught that shit. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Oh my god. A Nightmare Freddy toy. Okay. Eat a candy. Multitasking. Dark rooms again. Nightmare Balloon Boy. Parts and service. Chica. Nothing new for vent repair yet. Unless... Wait, didn't we already do a vent repair with Mangle? I think I might be confusing with Foxy. Okay. Well, either way, this is where we'll pick up tomorrow. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Where are we at? 3:21:16. Okay. I have to memorize it just in case it doesn't just in case it doesn't save our spot, because I have another YouTube video open, the one with the music. So yeah, that's enough of that for now. Oops, not that yet. Alright, 1 second. I'll get some shit off my chest in a minute. I don't think it'll take me that long, but let's go with Bizarre Tales for the outro, because that's kind of the vibe. Right before Papulatus, if you take the left route all the way down Ludibrium and Maple Story. You get the fun little fairy tale song that I like, but then in the final like stretch you get this. Very creepy and eerie. I think it fits. Anyway. Where's the thing? There we go. There we go. Alright. I'm out for now. So as always, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate the support across Twitch, YouTube, and any other platform I end up on. But before I really get out of here, I said I wanted to elaborate on something I said earlier. So I've actually been thinking about how I want to recap my little road trips that I've had over the past year. A long time ago I'd planned, since I never recapped my last FanFest adventure, which wasn't as eventful, back in 2023. I decided I was going to combine it with either this one, which I now can, the one that just passed, or wait until I was about to stream like Dawn Trail or something. Whichever came first. Well, the next FanFest came first. So now that I have that in the bag, I think I'm gonna go through the recordings, pick out what I'm gonna show or not, what I'm gonna show and not, and then I'll probably show both back to back. But I did want to go in chronological order with even though that FanFest was like 3 years ago, right? But I did want to go in chronological order with some of the road trips that I took this past like 6 to 12 months. So I think I'll show a little bit. There wasn't a lot for Oregon back in late November. It wasn't very eventful, so I think that I'll probably just combine it with that'll probably be the same stream as the Vegas trip. That was the next trip I took, right? Yeah, the Las Vegas trip, that was in March. So those will probably be one stream, and then the next stream will be the two FanFests put together. And then I said I was going to give you guys more notice. So in about 2.5 weeks, I will be leaving again. I will be going out of town again. Lantis knows where I'm going. But I'll go over that one obviously when I get back from that trip. Again, I'll pick and choose what I'm going to show and what I'm going to not, because I also do want to respect the privacy of my friends that I'm going to visit. So I don't know if that'll be long or not, but there was a time where I was considering just making all these travel vlogs into like a whole week of streaming, like after I got back from the last one, which is in a couple weeks. But right before I started this stream, I decided I'll do it. I'll recap the other trips that I've taken up to this point within the next couple weeks, and then I'll just recap the next trip I'm going on in a couple weeks after I get back from that. I think it'll be a lot cleaner that way. But first I wanted to finish the FNAF game that we're on. I don't think we have time to finish the whole series because we still have one more game after this, and that'll also take quite a few streams. But Phantasy Star kind of interrupted the playthrough of the game we're currently watching right now. And so I just decided, you know what? The road trip is going to interrupt not road trip. The next trip I'm taking is going to interrupt the next game because I know how long it is roughly, and it's going to take a while. So instead of doing that, I'll just go ahead and recap. I'll just do the recaps for my my out of town trips that I've taken in the past year. I'll do a few streams of that instead after we finish this one. After we finish the FNAF game that we're on right now. And then you know, I'll go out of town again, come back, we'll recap that, and then we'll finally do the last FNAF game, sorry. Can't even talk. Well, it's hard to say FNAF over and over, so yeah, we'll do that. So I think that's gonna be the plan. So I'm actually making an announcement right now. There you go. That's gonna be the plan going forward. We're gonna finish this game. Should probably take another couple streams, 1 or 2 maybe. I'm gonna finish it. I'll do the I'll show the recaps of my my little IRL adventures so far. And then I'll go on another one, come back and recap that, and then we'll go into the last the last FNAF game for the franchise. There's actually quite a few more. There's a lot of like spin-offs now, but like the last main game, which is Security Breach. That's what I'm talking about. And yeah, next week, starting this next Saturday, we'll have this is part of the reason why I don't have time to get into the next FNAF game right away, is that this Saturday starts the next EXP boost week again for PSO. So I'll be doing that for all of next week. And then I'll only have like, you know, pretty much a week or less before I go out of town again after that. So let me actually check that. Let me use my phone's calendar. Oops, that's not the right app. There it is. Let's see, Saturday, it starts on the 9th. It'll end on the 16th. Yeah, I'll only have a few days actually. When the next EXP boost week ends, I'll only have a few days. So depending on whether we actually finish this game or not before this next Saturday, this coming Saturday, I'll either double up the streams next week or not. But everything else should pretty much go, yeah. The plan should pretty much stay as I stated if everything goes well. So yeah, there you go. Didn't mean to make a long outro, but I wanted to actually give proper notice this time that I was going to leave again. That I was going to, you know, go out of town again. So there you go. So as always, as I said earlier, thank you very much for watching. And as always, please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and don't die. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And then we'll see you all next time. Peace. Enjoy the creepy outro music.
Bruh. Oh shit.